Alright. So I got several quests to return. I think I have a Basilio's quest follower point to do, yeah. So do my daily errands. Make myself a steam bun. 3,000 per? Is this a ripoff? Feels great. Money doesn't seem like that much of an issue. Yeah, it does feel like the dynamic in dungeons seems to be not 100 MP per person with like the most recent setups I'm doing, but more like 1 or 2 people are getting really chunked. Oftentimes I think it's because they share, they're like the main one doing something, and then also they are sharing the synthesis attacks. So today we're going to do one more follower thing. So it's just Alonso and Basilio's left, right? Katharina has one more, probably. Yufa and Basilio are at 6. Yufa need a bit more courage. I'll get it from the gladiator. Last time was a wash, but this time I got him for sure. I mean, I think. Thanks. Let's hurry to Brawlhaven then. First order of business, we go meet that merchant man. I'll see ya. The Trials of the Dragon, I'm not too sure how strong those are going to be, because a lot of like the quests I've been doing and bounties I've been doing lately have been pretty easy. But the thing with the Trials of the Dragon is they're not giving me sort of like a hint of what classes to use. Sounds like he just started dealing in the shop there, so I figure we'll just stand watching our own, guard the place without him knowing. What do you think? I can be smart, yeah? Genius. It just kind of came to me. If he's the target, then he's bound to come here at some point. Didn't take long. Just get back from dinner. Are you in Europe? Don't do it. Shut up. The blood's on his hands. It's all their fault. All of them. Ugh. This isn't enough. I haven't killed enough. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep killing for all our sakes. Hey, Vinny, you alright? It's all of this because of that igniter experiment. I'm breaking apart, same as our mates did. My senses are getting sharper, but I'm losing more and more control every day. Pain doesn't feel like it used to. Every bloody morning the sun stabs my skin. It fucking hurts. It hurts until the pain's all that makes sense. Sometimes it feels like I'm an igniter myself now. I want to destroy. I need to destroy like a hunger that grows and grows till I can't take it no more. That's why whenever it got this bad, I found one of the bastards and murdered him. I killed him dead. Vinny? Oh, this is the same thing that was happening to Sanctor Hyperic. That's what they deserve. They used us. They abused us. They made us all suffer. Is Louis doing this to people? Or people just Magla's going out of control? Vinny, step out of it. I'll give you the last word to them. Get in my way. I'll kill you all too. We don't get you some help, but you ends up dead. It doesn't matter when I die. That's not true. You're still alive, Vinny. You can. You can still live and laugh and be happy. I got nothing but hate left. Raw hate. I just want to kill and never stop killing. I can't stop. So I'll be waiting at the chasm. Guess he can just teleport now. There's Magla swirling around his whole body. He can't weather that forever. Is he able to jump like that from the power he's talking about? He's a monster. What are you gonna do, bud? Stop him. Vinny wants that too. That's why he told us where he was going. Is this yet another one we have to fight? Probably not. This should be rank 7, right? Yeah. It's like a weird different rate than before. That chasm he mentioned, it's just outside this town. I suppose it's long abandoned by now. Whenever someone died from the Igniter experiments, that's where they throw the bodies. It's a mass grave, and it would have been us. I think I'll have to fight Vinny. When you've done everything you need to, just let me know. Alright? Alright. Boom. 6.5, that's an easy one. Alright. So what's next? Do I have a nighttime one to do? Or can I go to the Coliseum to get my courage to 5? Here we go. Okay. So close. Katarina and Alonso. Alright. This is because I think I got something to... I think because I got my wisdom to 5 is why I can do this now, right? Something's changed about you. Something big. Though I get the feeling this is how you were to begin with. There's something I wanted to ask you. In your ideal world, do you think lies are necessary? In your ideal world, do you think lies are necessary? Sure, I mean, why not? Good to know. The time has come for a production final act. My once-in-a-lifetime performance, and you, my friend, are pivotal to success. Are you ready for this? With overflowing courage, I could... They always say overflowing before the royal virtue word. I commit to Alonso my determination, trust, and vision to go along with whatever happens. Thank you, I knew you'd say that. Okay, let's get the show on the road. Ready to go? Shall we head to the tavern then? This calls for a celebration, so let us feast. You could not have wandered into my life at a worst possible time, but I suppose that's precisely why you were my destiny all along. Which follower story do I like the most so far? Maybe Bardon? Heismaze is sort of touching with his son. It's funny to see Juna's real form, but I think Bardon for like actually being like complicated.
Did you see good people? They sold him into slavery. He lined his pockets with dirty money to fuel his life of utter debauchery. Some of you may wonder if my swords can be trusted, given my own intentions. After all, am I not a villain myself? You will not be wrong, for Cuculus held my family hostage and forced me to abuse my powers to defraud you. To those who have suffered the burden of unfair taxes, you have my sincerest apologies. To refuse him would have put my family in jeopardy. But I was not his only victim. Cuculus raised his hometown to ashes when it came and became a hindrance to his schemes. And worst of all, when his own mother defied him, he killed her and retaliated.
How could he? His own mother? He's a monster! It's all a lie, isn't it? You should die! Alonso didn't react. He can't hit me over this crowd.
There's no talking your way out of this. Tell us you repent, Cuculus.
Repent? Huh, what is there to repent for? A swill of ale tastes like ambrosia was brought with money pilfered from you fools. I've made fortunes from this man in particular. What good are soft hearts and positions of power, if not easy prey? My mother, my hometown, has ever give a damn about them? Am I the one at fault here? No, you've allowed only yourself to blame for your folly. He's horrid. Let's kill him already.
There you are, you finally arrived. Good people, this brave young man here, Shinji, is the one who saved my family. He pretended to work with Cuculus and saved the victims in his clutches. Nor furthermore, he captured the wicked Kura himself and handed him over to me. As you may all know, he's a candidate to become the new king. He's a true hero, one deserving of the crown.
What is happening? That boy will become king? Well, if it isn't Mr. Hero in the flesh. Look at this right mess you've got me into. Please, just stop this. Betty big in your big ideals. Thank you for changing my life. What? Win, Shinji, for the sake of this world. Are you sacrificing your life, literally? I understand what's going on, but looking into Alonso's eyes, I can sense his determination and questionable faith in me. This is getting pretty wild. Magic Shop Dealmaker allows purchase of rare items at magic shops in all cities. Unlocks analyze data for all enemies with certain exceptions. These are so good. What? That's so good.
Then let his life be forfeit. Go end the crimes of Cuculus.
The landlord to carry out the sentence. Alonso is slain. Or is he? I still got one more point. Alone, I left the scene and returned to the inn. Thanks to Alonso's sacrifice, the entire village now supports me. Damn, 60. Normally I'm getting 20 or 30. Did you hear that like slicey noise? Whew, that was not good. That's the same noise when I killed the giant great worm. There's a letter and a war chest from Brigitte. On the path you walk, I doubt you can afford to turn down such investment. Spend it wisely. I use a deeper voice for her than like anyone. Okay, so one of my problems now is Magla. That's actually, like, in terms of changing the classes around and stuff like that, I'm actually pretty low on that shit. Have my daily dumpling? And then I'll go check the King's Rock for some extra magla. There you go. Yeah, for all the things you have to change, I'm not even like doing that. I'm not really unlocking inherited skills that often. At this point, it doesn't really like seem that important for me. I just have to unlock these new skills. So I have reportable quests. There's this one. Okay, I gotta get wisdom to full. It's the last one. Return this. Proves right here. May I have the Cockroach Crest? I want to show it to the people so they can calm their anxieties and prove to them they're no longer in danger. Sure thing. Make sure to you include a tale of Shinju's bravery. Of course, you have my word. Always your reward. Please take it. This is sort of classic. As the game goes longer, there's more mistakes than translation and everything. Because the early stuff gets kind of like pruned with a fine-tooth comb a little more. The courage I've honed will become my strength. It's just mag? Okay, I was wondering what the overage would do. Is it really? Just between you, I someone's in the military think Louis should have handled this. I mean, he's powerful and has the means to fly as well, but I doubt he cares enough to help us out. I'm sure that you would help us in need, though, and I've convinced the rest of them about that. I'm honored. You're not only strong, but you're also willing to put your own life on the line for the sake of others. I believe those are the qualities befitting a true king. So don't give up. You got my support. Okay, so that's all the bounties, right? No, there's one more. Yeah, that guy looks like Basilios. How far did you play into Regicide? By the way. I've only got 2 more golden beetles until I get the ultimate prize. I could have missed one along the way. There's surely going to be one in this next dungeon, and then hopefully one in the Trials of Dragon area. Because otherwise, how am I going to remember which one I didn't get? Give me the. I need the Magla. Come on, hook me up. There we go. How long ago did you finish the main game? Okay, so now go to the Gauntlet Runner. Hold on, let me do some review here. The quest is this one. Oh, they give us very specific. Merchant, Healer, Brawler, Berserker. Okay. Be a little complicated. I need Heisme to do this because he needs Merchant. He needs Tycoon to finish. So you're the Merchant. Congratulations. Healer is you. And then Brawler, Berserker. I'll move you over to the Destroyer. And then I'll put Stroll as the Brawler. Oof, it's expensive. So that means Stroll as the Brawler is kind of wasting energy. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. They are prepared to crush walls all think possible to break us up, bestow upon the soul of the Berserker. Whoa, the power of the Destroyer. If there's something you want to crush to a pulp, just point me at it. It looks actually really similar to the Berserker. Nice, give me that. Oh, thank you. I love it.
こいつはいけるぜ。
Okay, so so you did 115 hours in a week of vacation? That is wild. Okay, so this is the party if you want to do those four. And put him up front. I forgot to change him to Berserker. I forgot to change him to Pugilist. It's kind of a waste. That's what they say, right? Brawler Berserker. No one else needs to be a Berserker, so might as well do it this way. Whatever. And then there's no one I really need to fast forward. It'd be better if his merchant was a bit higher level. Doesn't really matter at this point. And then he's got his new axe. Do a skilled inheritance, power thrust. I mean, I could just do that. I could give him also the other, whatever, it's fine. So don't spend any of these things. Does he have any inheritable skills currently? No, I haven't unlocked anything. Nor will I. There's a lot of overlap here. And I need my, oh, I got these. No, I don't. Okay, well, he'll just have the ones he has. Crit rate physical attack. He's probably got one more. Health font? Basic attack power by 50%. That's so good. Okay. And then Heismay. He's got to have steel. He's always got to have steel. Okay, let's look at this. This one.
知りたいかい？
そっか。
Weak to light magic. Be sure you're properly prepared before going after him. Because it's something far more dangerous than his ruins. The military may have put up with the bounty specifically for that reason. The stranger had snuck in there, caught the glimpse of it. Whatever it was big and peculiar, and it buzzed with an aura of lightning. Okay. So that means I do think I have electric dodge, don't I? So that means wind, or just maybe like a lightning defense. Electric dodge, there you go. It's pretty clutch to have already. And then aim support, always clutch. And then he might have, not him, but Stroll might have. Merchant is like the most OP class in this game. You could just use your master archetype, and when it level up after like 1000 XP, it's going to return you the item with the same amount of XP. So is it exactly a 1000 to 1000 ratio? Like, do you get all of the stuff you earn? Does he have lightning burst? Does he have lightning dodge? Don't see it. Okay, let's check the equipment. Medic Greaves. Greaves enchant the power to heal his wearer's wounds. Can be purified at church. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. Narcissus Brooch. Stroll. This is good. The agility one's not good. I'll stick with it anyway, so he hits. And then the last one is Basilio, Flame Kiss Axe. Normal attacks with burn. Normal attacks become fire affinity. Normal attacks become fire affinity. It's fine. I think that's fine. We'll see. Demon's Wrath. Demon's Mail, dark damage. Roll Jawed Purse. Where's the one that gives the saves you from ailments? This is also weirdly good for a pugilist, I think. Yeah, I think it's good. I'm gonna try that out. Is it a +3 on everything? I'll give him the one that's +5 and everything. No, I'll give him the one that's +3 on everything, plus the where is it? The one that makes it so you can't take punishment. You can't take debuffs. And we're trying this one. Yeah. And the last person's who? Basilio? Herald's Banner? Okay, sick. Really? I'm kind of surprised by that. It's good to know for sure. A little boring, but definitely a possibility. Okay, so I gotta watch out for her, whose Faker's really high up. She's so close to being done, everything she needs, but it's good to know that she doesn't have to change things. Okay, what was I gonna do? I was gonna go to Grand Trad and check if I can... I wanna go to Grand Trad, see if I can purify that into a better piece of gear. How much of people watching Regicide did you do? Fire Goddess's fan. Okay, I think you do this. Plus it significantly uses fire attack strength. It's very good for Surgeon. And then what's this one? Large HP recovery every turn in battle and a buff. Nice. Okay. So now I can do... Can that work on the Pugilist? Can. But then you lose 5 strength and 5 endurance. I don't think it's worth it. Well, it is worth it. Because you can do this instead. And then you get +5 of every stat here. Yeah, there we go. Undeniable buff. I like how there's different different equipment slots that have different specialities. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so we are now going to the Gauntlet Runner. They said magic shops have open stuff. This isn't a magic shop though. The magic shop is the one where like you go to the other place. I should check to see what the new stuff is. We get so much money now. It's like 150,000 per bounty. Painted polearm, nice. Monk's blue staff. A polearm isn't. Wow, that's really high damage. So, this is so crazy. 600,000. This is the only one-off item here. Everything else you can get by multiples of. 600,000, even at full discount. It's crazy. Okay, so Gauntlet Runner time. I gotta make sure I pick up those seeds in case that makes it so I wouldn't be able to plant some new ones. I was kind of tempted to some degree to just like read the book to get the courage to full. Oh no, it's wisdom. I got the wrong thing. I'm not actually sure how I'm gonna get wisdom naturally. Actually, I think here, now that I think about it, I think on my way to this area, they're gonna give me one more of those like sights to see. Nice. 3. That's so good. Alright, fellas, let's go. Yeah, I want to see what it looks. I want to see what the new ones look like now that it's opened up with Alonso putting me to 7. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that if I go here, I'm gonna get this last one, which should conceivably boost my. This should conceivably boost my wisdom to 5 organically without me having to waste time doing it. That'd be very great if this works out. I was a little disappointed by, to get back to what you were saying before, I was a little disappointed in Nuras's questline. It just turns into be like that extremely cool relic. I was hoping it was somehow gonna like improve the ship or do something permanent, but it's just 8 identical pieces of something, or 7 identical pieces of something that just ends up turning into like a weapon you just blow up. It's so boring. Okay, no honey jar or gauntlet shrooms. This is good. So I gotta get a fish. What are your favorite of the follower missions? I'm gonna look over them again. Let me get a reminder here. Stroll was boring. Hulkenberg was boring. Heismay was good and quite touching. Juna I like a lot because Juna's probably my favorite playable character. The UFO one so far is fine, I guess. Basilio is boring. Nuras was underwhelming. Maria is very, very sweet, honestly, but I'm never really looking forward to it. Katharina's just been talking so far. Alonso's been interesting. So it's Bardon, I think. Yeah, Bardon, and then Heismay, and then Juna, maybe? I like Bardon because he's like actually flawed, you know what I mean? And like you get a fight out of it, and it like kind of changes how the town feels. It's just a little more interesting and a little more like varied than the other ones are. Oh, I'm out of the seeds. Shit. I gotta buy some more. Alright, well. I thought I had like infinite amounts of them somehow. Wow, what a ripoff. Made a huge mistake. I forget who I buy those from. I think it's in Etria, isn't it? Where you can buy the root seeds. It was one of those like stalls, either there or Altabury.
佇む人型の結晶たちはあたかも来訪者を見定めるようにただじっと見つめ返している。
It's pretty cool. Such as the statues, the sheer density and volume of the magma here, there must be a great many more crystals buried within, stretching across the land as far as the eye can see.
No.
Hey Shinji, what do you make of all this? I think the crystals themselves are rather pretty, but can't really appreciate them when they're this big, right? Most of the igniters this country uses are pulled right out of this very mining site. It's all thanks to this that the ignited experiments were such a rousing success. Basilio. I get that there are a lot of magma crystals here, but why are they always shaped like people? I heard that you can try to whittle and carve them down as much as you want, but the things always somehow end up in the shape of a person. That's so weird. What are you saying? All those people were forced to work in the mines, or the poor souls who got killed in the ignited experiments. My guess is their lingering resentments twist in the magma. Could be possible. It's all just hearsay and rumors in the end, though. No one really knows the truth, and I doubt they ever will, honestly. These crystal giants all seem to be suffering. Perhaps there's some truth to the stories. Collect all drawings of the journey. I'm about to get another achievement, too, when I get my last skill max. Oh my god, it's saving close to max. Oh! Okay, I gotta get my wisdom up. Fuck. If Nora's have finished his doodles, maybe that's enough chit-chat for now. Let's head back to the runner. I finished my sketch, though I would also like some time to do a bit of light excavating. I thought there was going to be one per level of Maria's story, but not quite. Right, which ones do you think are better?
そこへと招き入れられたのだ。
どうやら
This is a strange religious stronghold. It's all sandy and gross. I feel rather ashamed rejecting others' religious beliefs, but I simply cannot agree with the idea that death is salvation. Whatever their beliefs, once you embrace random violence, you become no different than common bandits. What's more, the final goal is an armed assault on the royal capital. What could arouse such fervor? There's no point using reason on these crazy fellers. There's the crazy dudes. There's a point in beating the hell out of them, though, yeah? You got that right. Onward, keep an eye for bandits. It's funny those two agree, because they're about to do the most ass-kicking of anybody. Okay, gotta make sure everyone's in the right row. Hey, get in there. Okay, boom, boom. What is he? Merchant? Merchant can be back row. Okay. Squirrel outside being such a jerk. I like this game more. The bonds in Persona is hit or miss sometimes, but I still got some really good ones though. Persona I really like, I mean, just from like my experience of like listening to soundtracks of it and like watching footage of it, I really like the modern environment to it. Who's this guy? Like the jazz soundtracks? I can't believe the same composer did the soundtracks to both. Don't scare me like that. I thought you were a bandit. Oh, damn it. I thought it'd be a Wipey's rotten scum too. Do you hear the rumors? They're planning an attack on Grand Trad. Wait, steady on. Now that I got a good look at you, you're the prince, aren't you? Come to take down some bounties, eh? Oh, I see. Then I'm coming and counting on you. There's bandits lying and waiting inside, so watch yourself in there. Alright, any reason I need to go to, I don't have to go talk to him because I'm not using any masks or summons. So we can just get her going. He is. This is an insane soundtrack. This was like easy. This was like a hands down game of the. This was a hands down score of the year for me. It like fits the sound so perfectly. Like, what am I using? Oh, I'm using the healer again. Fuck, the worst one. It really fits the theme of the game very, very well. In that. Who's this guy? Oh, later, buddy. This is interesting. Parapus bandits. Tainted arm. We know everything about them right from the jump. Oh my god. So good. The thing I enjoy about it is because a fantasy world. Okay, the soundtrack of this game is very big budget, very orchestral, very symphonic. And a good combination of a little bit weird, but also like big in a way that's almost kind of like bland. That's not the right word for it, but it's like a big, simple, bombastic soundtrack. There's maybe not quite enough songs. Like a lot of times they use the same songs for a lot of the different cutscenes. Maybe, but I think it's pretty common for most RPGs because the games last so long that you tend to hear the same things again and again. But like the scope and scale of the sound really, really, really suits like the look of the game. Can we steal from these guys? This is fine. Alright, boys, beat them up. Tiger Eruption Fist. Weak physical strike damage to all enemies 2 to 4 times. These guys are about to get their asses beat all day long. Let's see it. Maybe I should give them both the healing. Maybe I should give them both the per turn healing item. I'll see which one Basilios has. That's so ridiculous. Oh, that was satisfying. They didn't give me very much, but I got 2 items to appraise there, which is nice. That's a lot of money if you think about it. Oh. Oh! I'm so excited! 1 more to go, baby. I hope I didn't miss one. But there's 3 different places. I don't think it's going to be the right one. I don't think it's going to be any of the new places. I don't know where the last one's going to be, but we'll have to find out. I actually agree with you that the Martyra ones, both of them, really do it for me because they're kind of smart, because they're kind of like smaller. They feel like a computer RPG game. Actually, good call, man. I really do like those Martyra ones. Every time I hear the Martyra theme, I like it, kind of like, it feels a little bit touching. Okay, he's using the Valkyrie gauntlets. Who's using this? He is. So should I use this front row increase attack? Or should I use the healing every turn thing? This is fine. I think I'm just gonna use a lot of these. All there is in here is a staircase down. No secrets, no treats. Alright, let's check the other side then. Wow, that was a sick synthesis ability. Just to beat the shit out of those 2 dudes. That was so amazing. Okay, so this is where it's going to open up later. Classic. The, like, that Martyra theme, especially the nighttime one, it feels like, Whoa! I don't know where he went. He leapt off the screen. That was sick. $30,000 gold? How do I get that back? Do I kill him? I'm sorry, restart the battle. Do I get my money back? Okay, my money back. Everything's fine. Can you do some elemental damage? Ooh. The fuck? Ooh. I actually think that the Pugilist has my favorite. I actually think the Pugilist has my favorite synthesis animations. They just really do it for me, man. This is his first turn. Wow. Severe physical almighty damage to one enemy. Removes status, repel, and strength buff effects on the target. That's crazy. Removes repel? Oh, it's because of the flame axe. Okay, one of these guys is making it through. 144 and 27. 20. How many of these? You resist those. Which of these do I have the most of? There we go. They resist it though. Fuck. Alright, so it's which one do I have the most of? That hits both people. This one? Okay. There we go. Basilia was good there because he has a fire affinity axe. So that means he has a lot of different ways of doing damage. I got my ass whooped by those dudes there. What? I was worried I was gonna lose that money. The money I actually don't really care about that much, to be honest. Where am I? How did I get here? Oh yeah, I came down here and the guy jumped me, right? I thought he like teleported off the map, but he just leapt above me. That's insane. Oh, back to skeletons, are we? More blunts. Oh my god, Haizme. Sword General Marmota. Their common drop is a tainted weapon. That's crazy. Oop. So satisfying. Oh, that's not it. I give him the business, bud. Oh yeah. God, that's so crazy. I love pugilists. I have so much fun when the pugilists my party. When do I have the least amount of fun? Kind of the general, I guess, to some degree. The general is good, but it's like not that like super fun. Oh, oh, that was close. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, my new weapon is triple cost and triple damage for the money skills. That's so sick. I'm so glad I stole that from the candidate Jin. Okay, we're getting the real money here. Oh my god, things are going great. Okay, where did I come from? Came from there. So I could potentially go up, but I also need to check what's over here. Make sure there's no little secret areas. We got another great group. I like when they tell me all 4 classes to be. Makes it easy. What's going on here? Excuse me, guys. Get out of the way, please. This man is no longer breathing. An anguished expression remains etched in his face. That guy's not a very strong fighter. Boom. I should probably put him up front. So satisfying. Okay, what are these guys weak to? Fire and ice. Just toast one of these guys. He's just so much flat damage. Problem is I have no hit everybody moves with him. Makes us feel less worth it. Can I kill this guy? What do we think? Probably not. He did, nice. Okay, so what is this guy weak to? Fire and ice. These guys are kind of random. This will at least do full damage. There you go. Yeah, I mean, when the general works with your party, it's crazy how good it is. But it's not that satisfying. The mage feels good sometimes, but the whole game I felt like the mage was never really doing damage. That was like really, really impressing me, you know what I mean? As you're saying before, like magic is a little bit weaker than physical. But when it's good, but it doesn't really make me that happy because it's just too like straightforward. Which other ones do I like really get like excited about? Brawler. That's it really. Brawler's fun. On like early on in the game, when you're like halfway through the game at like the 30-40 hour mark, and you just get the faker is like 100% the only way that I got through some of those fights. Just like lowering people's like, just like lowering people's on hit by 3 stacks was like the only way literally I got through like a ton of fights. I'm gonna put him up front. I keep forgetting. Alright. Look at the Puzos is so sick. Just mowing him down, man. Wah. 2 damage. That's good. Good job, buddy. So satisfying. Faker's, I don't know, the Faker was like 100%. Heizme with like thief skills and especially the Faker, and then later on when you get Juna as well, it was like 100% carrying me through some of those fights. It was so good, man. Okay, so the Destroyer has like elemental versions of it, whereas the Berserker is just straight up. It's kind of lame, actually. What was I gonna do? It's gonna change something. I'll put making Heizme a frontliner. I came from here, checked in here. Okay, so I want to go back up and check that other part that I skipped before. Oh, I see. Yeah, I get it. Is this again one of those circumstances that give me like a shortcut right to the beginning, right from the start, like really early on? It's such a weird style. Look, they give you the shortcut back to the beginning, like 5 minutes into the dungeon. That's just so random. Normally you get like, especially even in the earlier dungeons, it was like this, that you get those like, you know, later. That's super weird. I love it. I keep looking at my guy's health and I don't know why they're low, and then I realize it's because I'm punching everything. We're playing that war of attrition. A soldier with deep, painful-looking stab wounds lies motionless. It seems he suffered for a long time. Standard practice here has been to go up before down. Hopefully this takes me to the room with the treasure chests. This one should. Is the, yeah, the faker is too? The main thing I was talking about. That's what's been so weird. I was talking about this earlier. That's what has been so weird about the Devil Summoner, is because it's the upgrade of the Summoner, but it like all of the creatures you summon are like more silly and less threatening. It's sort of like a funny way to do it. Oh, I haven't seen one of these in a while. But luckily they gave it to me now when I have my boy here.
貴族として責務は果た
Oh, I gotta steal the water. He's only weak to light. That I can help you with, buddy.
落ち着いていこう準備万端だもっとこの力でいつで一緒に騒ごうぜもっとデストロイヤーちょっと待ってよ阿部に行こうじゃねえか兄貴なら何
Oh, that was bad. Okay, I want that steel. Actually, I don't really know if I need heavenly water. I think I have, actually, these are the ones I think I only have like 3 of left now. The greatest thing about Heisman being the guy who steals the whole game is because he consistently has the highest agility, which means he basically goes first every single time you have him. Sometimes I think some of the girls, like Juna or something, tends to be almost as fast as him, but depends whether they're in the same party or not. Wow, this guy's tanky. I started getting the sense that they're demons from SMT, when like some of the demons tend to be like really slim, like anime boys. Oh, was Catherine an Atlas game? I'm aware of the game. I didn't know it was done by Atlas. There you go. Okay, do not miss this. I gotta get this gold attack off. Shake, 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 shake. Boom. 75. So bad. I don't like that. Could be fine. Let's see the point of that. Ooh, we got a little crit going on. This guy's taking forever to kill, man. He's so tanky. Just no how to attack normally, there's no point in doing this. Seems like I probably killed him there. Oh yeah, I forgot, he got buffed. I forgot about that. Oh well. Can't win them all. I'm doing this so badly. What am I doing? I should shut this battle over. Yeah, I'm fucking this up. That's crazy. They're the same game. Catherine was like a story-based, like highly complex puzzle game, wasn't it? So the thing I forgot to do here was to debuff this guy. Once he gave himself that big buff. That was a mistake. Now I gotta go back to the steals. I got on the first try this time. Lol. What the fuck? These guys must have a higher hit rate than normal. Okay, I gotta debuff this guy here. Oh! Why is he? Oh! Okay, we're not dead. That miss really messed up my nuts. I mean, it's only one stat. It's still really scary, though, it seemed like. I don't have the health for this. God damn it. Okay, you pass. And you heal. This guy's wrecking my poor savior. I'm not really sure what to do with this guy. Oh, I should have done this instead. I really like this design for the savior. The really smooth mask. Overall, it's like a very kind of like Neon Genesis Evangelion, sort of like Eva look. What's this? Charm the Merchant? That's not good. Actually, who cares if he's charmed? I do actually. Nice, I don't know what to do here. Oh, it's him. Oh, shit. Hold on. I forgot who the merchant was. By force of habit, I thought it was the other guy. There we go. Okay, so now I gotta pass until I get there we go. With a coin attack, nice crit. And just crack him one. Bwah. And seriously. I'm actually watching, I was talking about this earlier, but I'm actually watching this guy's so strong. What is this? Why did he attack twice after I hit him with the coin? It makes no sense. I'm actually, last night actually I watched half of the... Last night I watched half of the... Let's see if this works. Half of the final Evangelion movie. They made 4 movies. Oh, that was so good. Oh my god. Just do this. Oh, I can't. Fuck. This should beat him. I have low health. 165? What is happening? Jesus. Do this for safe. Yeah, so I watched, like, I got tired because it was like, I didn't start until like 9:45. The fact that I got a Hero's Jewel root from that is crazy good. I got my ass kicked by that battle. Holy cow. Tech type monocle. Greatly increased evasion against dark. It doesn't seem to be strictly necessary for this dungeon, unless the character they're saying before. No, that was electric. What's this? Pure white shoes. Okay, let's see. What was it saying? Yeah, I like those movies a lot. I like the show a lot too. But like the show is kind of harder to access because it gets so confusing by the end. And it's crazy to watch like the 4 Evangelion movies, because the first one is basically just like consolidating 5 or 6 episodes into a movie, and then each one progressively over the course of like 15 years gets a bigger budget and deviates more from the story of the show. Because like the first one's like basically exactly the same as the show and looks basically exactly the same, and then the 4th one is like completely different in every single way. Okay, there's a second ladder. Where's that go? Like completely different. It's like unrecognizable, literally. Get cracked, boy. There's we call this the one shot. So you've watched the whole series, and by the movie, do you mean the end of Evangelion? Where they kind of like rehashed the ending and it came out around the same time as the show? Okay. Yeah. I would look into it, honestly. Even like, I would even say, most people say who are like purists, if you look at like a Reddit post of how you should watch them, you should watch the movie. People would always be like, you should watch the show, and then you should watch, the show, and then you should watch the end of Evangelion, and then you should then watch the 4 movies in a row. And that kind of makes sense to some degree because you'd get like the best representation of what they did. But at the same time, if you're like, I gotta walk in and get this guy. You have to get these guys. There's so much stuff. I would actually say for like the average person, you should watch the 4 movies first in some ways because they're so much more entertaining and so much more accessible. Whereas like the last quarter of the TV show is like incomprehensible. That's easy? Like incomprehensible. Oh my god, this is just what I need. All this 1000 AE XP I care about so much more, but the 9000 mag right now is actually super clutch as well. Wow. So good. But maybe it'd be kind of hard for people to go back to the show after seeing the movies. But I think a lot of people, unless they're like diehard anime fans or fairly caring anime fans, would get turned off from the show just because of what those last like 4 to 6 episodes are like. We're getting the bag right now, man. Extreme magic light damage, nice. It's a pretty straightforward dungeon so far. Oh. These dungeons, generally speaking, the ones with lots of undead in them, if you don't have the right party for them, they're some of the most challenging ones, or some of the most annoying ones. But with the right party, like, you just dust these guys. Especially now, because the Pugilist doesn't take mana, instead it takes health. We can basically, like, non-stop do this. Okay. So Juna is basically at full for everything she needs. And I just have to wait till I get Alonso to 8. I love the OG so much, I'm too lazy to watch the later one. I mean, the later ones are just like, as I said, just like a big budget version of the Evangelion series. And then it really, really changes in the second half. Like the first one's the same, the second one starts to be different, and then the third and fourth ones are like unrecognizable. That's pretty cool, man. Like there's 4 movies, it's like 8 hours total. Oh, that guy fucked me up so hard. He just stood and swung. Are you joking me? He starts swinging and I just dash into it. He has no lunge or anything. Why? That's so funny. The merchant. These guys are just scheming on the merchant. I need to do as much damage as possible with these guys. This is probably my best chance to kill them all. He has no AoE spells, right? Alright, who's the highest health? This guy. Bwah. I'll be a little extra careful here. Well, maybe someday I'll remember that. If at some point I play Persona 3. I suppose it's probably because of the high school setting, right? No, I'll find out someday. I just want to watch this. It's so funny. So ridiculous. We're like seriously getting the bag here. It's unreal. That guy had like a shockwave around that. Sometimes I kind of like don't get a chance to like pay attention to how good some of the animations are. Like on the field battle, oh my god, it's good that guy. Like on the field battle, sometimes when like people do like a special kind of magic cast attack to attack you, the way that it looks is like this amazing like cartoony comic book style. I just got 2,700 from these guys. This dungeon rules. Also, something you said earlier, which I didn't address, was how merchants are the most OP class in the game, and it's 100% true. When I was playing the merchant early on in the game, I didn't really like appreciate what they were doing because I didn't understand like the support ability, etc. And it wasn't until recently, like in the Dragon Temple, that I used the merchant again for a while and realized that you get like $600 extra per fight, and I made like $200,000 during that huge long ass dungeon, and it just blew my fucking mind. I was like, I couldn't believe it. Like for example, there's a lot of enemies in this game where you get near them and they just blow themselves up, and you have to like try to kill them before they blow themselves up, and there's like no downside to just letting them blow themselves up unless you're a merchant. And then on those guys who are like just those little crab pots who decide to kill themselves, you either get like 50 gold, you usually get like $50 if they kill themselves, or like 650 if you manage to kill them before they die. Crazy, man. So here's the high damage one. Oh, that's sick. Do not miss this. Cute. Give him a little cheeky boop here with the coins. There you go. And then this should kill him. No. Maybe this will. Yeah, it should do it. I think it was 780 before. Boom. Right on the moon. Yeah. I mean, doing that all the time and like relying on merchant would feel kind of like a little bit cheesy to me, honestly. But it really blew my mind how much more money you got. If you used it essentially the entire game, you would have millions. Okay, nice. Got a talisman. I can't believe we're getting another thing with 2 chests here. Wait. Plus strength, plus magic. That's really good. I think I have someone with the +3 version of those. Why are you using these? What the fuck happened here? I must have just been like the auto equip. I didn't notice it. This is crazy. Using this, the multi-hit skills will always hit the max amount. This has been like absolutely one of the reasons why I've been clearing this dungeon so easily. Okay, let me get my bearings here. Yeah, exactly. Like, the amount of money you use to use the coin attack, you make up in one fight. Even a fight in the overworld. It's so crazy. Okay. This is just opening up a path I would... I'm not sure which way to go here. So I came from here. There's some dudes over here. I'm a little confused to which way to go, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, I could not believe how powerful it is. I saw some YouTube videos that were like, use this class early and abuse it. I didn't watch the videos because I didn't even know I was going to play the game yet at that point. But it must 100% be the merchant. So ridiculous. That's why they decided to lock the Tycoon into the end game. I haven't even looked at what the Tycoon gives. 20 merchant, 10 commander. Holy shit! I'm just gonna use items for that. What's my merchant at? 15. I started at 1, by the way. This is Tycoon. Multiplies effective consumables by 2. Increases likelihood of increasing rare items by 20%. Doubles chance of dealing critical hit to an enemy. Increases almighty attack by 20%. Wow, it just does one thing really well, doesn't it? But man, does it do it well. I don't think I should go this way. I'm gonna backtrack myself. I want to check that other stride. This is the freest dungeon, man. Holy. Even with the healer, like the worst squad battle, like the worst field battle class by far. I have so many weapons to appraise. This is great. Is that a shield? This guy's kind of spicy. Did you see that? My guys are too low. Wait, they healed to full. It must be the merchant, right? This worked really, really well on these guys before. It still does. That's so crazy. Can I just pop this dude? Be still my beating heart. He's in the back row, that was a mistake. I should have used one of those consumable items there. My 27 plus ice damage. This is crazy. I'm so rich.
終わりましたね。これで安心です。
Okay, I don't want to go this way. This is too much commitment. I'm a commitment phobe in dungeon crawling. So go here, and then up here, and then up here, and then over here. Wait. Oh, I've been here before. So I want to check this route over here. Where does this go? Oh, this is a drop down. Oh, my bad. I thought it was a ramp. Okay. That makes more sense. Look, we're at full mana. I do want to hear it, yes. We're all at full mana, full health. This is like ridiculous. They've never told me all four. I don't know, maybe they have, but I don't remember how often they've given me all four classes to use. Usually it's like 2 to 3. I mean, I have like a pretty good idea of why they called it what they did. But I'm still waiting to see the entire story and some of more of the explanations for academia before I like have all of it under control. But I think I have a pretty good sense of it. I'd be curious to see what you say. Hopefully, as long as it doesn't involve some sort of you know, spoilers. Ah, here it is. I knew they'd do it. Why would she say that? Another attack? No. I was figuring, yeah, there's only a white chest, so I wasn't really that excited about that. Okay, where is this taking me? Oh my god. I really get 2 levels from that? There's no way. Ooh. This guy's like a lightweight or something? Here's the real one? Oh, the fact that I still get Mortal Strike as well is so busted. Come on, steal it. There we go. Attaboy. We're living large right now. Okay. I don't think they recover from stun. I want to kill him here. Oh, should be fine. I actually shouldn't have attacked there, because if he missed, I would have kind of fucked myself over. Boink. We just got so much stuff here. This dungeon is the mother load. Holy shit, this is crazy, man. Okay, it's nice. Very sugoi. Two commander semaphores. Well, colored me surprised. Spank my ass and call me Charlie. Yeah.
今が好機かもな。
Boom. That's a free ass battle. I can't believe the amount of stuff I'm getting here. Like, this is astonishing. Some of these guys are back, so let's continue my roll. The more that you can kind of get stuff along the way, the more that you don't have to like actually spend time in a boring way grinding. Look at that. Tommy's caking up. I'm actually running through this dungeon for 20 minutes after this is done. This is crazy. Oh! Alright, gotta redo. Oh, does it? Oh. Did you stumble into that yourself? A little some deep study. Like Ray is in Rex as in Regnus. Okay, I feel like we're probably pretty close to done. It's hard to get this, guys. The angle's weird here. Why is this so hard to click on? The Noel's body lies cold, his mouth distorted with fear. In his final moments, what was he trying to scream? I don't know, pal. These are the freest battles in world history. And I'm here for it. I thought both my guys had a thing that healed per turn. Have I not noticed it happening at the beginning of the turn? God, we're so rich. Each one of these is a leaf of light. Or whatever the level under it is, the fruit. Man, I'm so happy. Oh. Oh, these guys are free kills now. Oh! Yeah, I'm not surprised that these guys are one-shots now. We've gotten so many levels. We're like in a ambush gauntlet at this point. It's so cool with the healer that your support attacks get you healed, and they heal a lot too. Is it just you or is it your teammates as well? Recovers HP each time I support attack lands in overall combat. I think it's just him, but sometimes I feel like my whole team gets healed. Looking the wrong way, dummy. Oh, he was the bait. Alright, I deserve that one. This is like in the Matrix when they go to like the tower. Just like pillars full of ambushes. That was really funny. Hit me with a classic bait and switch. What are these guys? Oh, is that?
疲れたんじゃない？
接近戦だ。
That was close.
反撃の隙などを与える。リーダー。恨むなよ。貴族として責務は果たすさ。ぶっ潰れろ。王者の力。
Okay, I'm listening.
いただくぞ。もらっていくぞ。
お宝いただき。
貴族として責務は果たすさ。やるぞ。
Where did I get it? I was paying attention. It sounds like I did from the sound effect, but I could be wrong on that.
いただくぞ。もらっていくぞ。
Yeah, there we go. I think this is the confirmation sound effect.
合わせていくぞ。任せたよ。これで終わりだ。王者の魂をここに光よ。正気じゃねえか。デストロイヤー。ぶっ飛ばす。ユージフのみ。これぞ我らが引き。て。思ったよりやるな。
Shit.
正義の拳カンフーマスター。
There's no way this kills
粉
him.
々にしてやる。あと一
Whatever.
息か。
Take a bit of damage. Hopefully he just charges up. Yeah, so we still get the unscathed here. Nice. The problem here, I don't want to get evaded. There shouldn't be a problem.
輝け。
ドイツからぶちのめす。
デストロイヤー。デストロイヤー。
There we go. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I follow you so far.
気をつけて。
This has been like the craziest pump up level
上物だな。
ever. Great Sage's Thaub. All stats plus 5, max MP by 30%. Holy cow.
敵がいるな。
敵が来た。
押し切った。よし、今だ。一気に行くぞ。合わせてもらおう。貴族として責務は果たすさ。リーダー。不満だ。
お宝いただき。
この力なら任せたよ。
弱点に命中。
メサイア。光よ。
Why is my health low? What happened to me?
デストロイヤー。
Probably just combat.
さあ観念せよ。カンフーマスター。粉々にしてやる。
Bwah. Alright. So just do Heat Riser. Nice, okay. We got a pattern here. Yeah. Follow you so far. Under no circumstances are you to miss these attacks, do you understand?
片付けるか。どいてもらう。思ったよりやるな。はあ。あと一息。王者の魂をここに。
I should just use the gold attack. Don't miss that. There you go.
最後の一撃すごかった。
We are just absolutely caked up. We're like a BT video girl in the late 2000s. Nice. So did you get level 20? Nice. Okay, so Izme needs 10 levels in Commander. Well, do you know what really makes that easy? My 18 million Leafs of Light here. Oh my God. He gets 9 of the levels with one thing. I'm in heaven. Look at that. So easy. Alright, Tycoon, let's see it. Drive the mag for you. I got a lot of Magla back. Nice. This is the archetype sense from Brigida's way of life. Its heroic bottom is that of the elite arbitrator, a financier who perfectly understands profit, losses, and calculated risk to foster new places of belonging. Okay, man, sure, whatever you say. Yeah, okay, buddy. You got it. I like the elephant tusk thing going on there. Where did that come from? Is that like a Vishnu thing? Oh, I missed some messages. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety and strength exalted, if thou art prepared to disavow martial might and support society from within the shadow of coin, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the merchant. So this is the soul of the tycoon, impressive. Being able to use money effectively is an extravagant power, and I'll take advantage of it. This too is another form of strength. Nice. Sick. Okay, so I need steel. Oh, I'm having so much fun. This is so easy. Oh my god. I have gold attack. I have gold rush now. What? Okay. I guess I'll take gold attack just to be cheap. Ah, fuck it. Whatever. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. There. I'm kind of worried about this though. 7,500. How much money do I have? Okay, I made a lot. It's fine. The level in which I'm going to keep doing this dungeon after I'm done here, it's like, it's hard to explain to you how much I'm going to roll through this for a while too. Like we're not even close to getting chunked down. We're so healthy. Yeah, I've recognized that. I started cluing into the various tribes and discrimination thing. One, because in contrast to Louis, they needed to like present the main character and his approach as an alternative. And secondarily, once I realized at a certain point, about halfway or like 2/3 of the way through the game, that we were building up a party of every single, of every single tribe. Then I started to see the way that we're trying to have like a better version of what's happening on. I'd be interested to see how much more about the stuff about like the king and his history and Louis' connection to the Elder Sanctum. Those things I'm looking forward to learning more about for sure. And then in regards to the metaphor thing, it's really got a lot to do with, from what I gather, it's really got a lot to do with the framing of the series as being a fantasy novel. I don't know how to do this now, but I might as well. Yeah. There's a recent interview by Gene Park of the Washington Post, who's like their game writer, where he like asked about the game's themes being about hope and stuff like that. And the guy was like, I can't believe no one's ever asked me this kind of stuff before. Megami. I guess I'll take the heal. We're doing this in order after all. I can get both, nice. Knight, who uses powerful multi-target ice magic and inflicts frostbite. They're all so threatening. I'll have to keep a short list of which of these talismans I'm looking for. We're gonna give this guy the business. I'm gonna throw 7,500 bones at him at a time. This is the easiest dungeon of the entire game. Yeah, that's fair. There's a difference between journalists and like reviewers most of the time. Well, I mean, he's been doing interviews for like over a month now, probably, right? Longer. This world is steeped in misery, distortion, sin. We have no recourse but to escape as soon as possible. They command me, kill, save. They assure me that death is our only salvation. I know not where you heard it, but death does not bring salvation. Using these weapons to attack the capital is unspeakable. Weapons? Oh, you mean them? Ah, they're no more weapon. They are the god of salvation. What in the world? You mean to say there's no weapons? But this god of salvation he's talking about sounds even worse. Our words will not reach him now. We have but one path remaining. Another crazy guy. I thought my role in this had already ended. I'll bring you all to salvation at last. I too shall make the journey to paradise. Well, it's your role, is it? You really think we're gonna let you play it? Let's do this. Alright, this guy's just like a random jabroni. This looks so free, I can't even tell you. These are pretty good. Strength incense, that's worth stealing. I have not used those yet. The whole game I could have been using them. That's the thing with like permanent buff items. In a lot of games, just like force of habit from games I played before, you kind of wait until you know your full party. I'm just weak to light. This is so free. What else is he weak to? There's a second fight after this, I know that. Most games, like, historically, are like, let's say you get 7 party members and you use like 3 or something like that. And so, like, you don't want to use those things like Chrono Trigger or something like that, or Final Fantasy 6. So you don't necessarily want to use your, like, permanent stat boost item until later. Kind of the same with a game like this. Maybe I'll wait to use them until I know what my, like, party for the Louis fight will be or whatever. This is such a crazy animation. Jesus, what the fuck? It's not worth hitting. It's not worth using a synthesis attack there. But what I should have done. 7,500 for 925 is not worth it. Compared to what? The other one's like. What? That should conceivably be like 15 times more damage. It costs 15 times more. Actually, that's not true. It costs 5 times more. But it's not much better. Didn't we take any damage? A little bit. I'll keep toasting this guy. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta raise up his I gotta raise up his hit rate. Time to get some agility on my hero. Okay, this is a bad idea. Let's do it anyway. That's actually not that much damage. I think Stroll's gonna get killed here. He's summoning more dudes? That's fine. Perfect guy to go first. I love this. I really dig this savior model. I'll use this one actually. Use my secondary computer. Hold on, I'm gonna send you a link in a second. This is a short one.
いつでも行けるぜ。
I mean, that's a short interview, but that's the one where he's like, no one's ever asked me that before. So it's pretty, that's from a couple of days ago, so you might like it. Okay, so use...
兄貴なら。待て。先行ってくれ。金が構える。そりゃ。思ったよりやるな。
Again, I don't understand why that... I feel like maybe that Tycoon ability is better once you have more Tycoon levels or something. But that's a total ripoff. I should have used the other one. Just absolutely blasting these dudes. They're still alive? What is this?
行こうぜ。全力で行くよ。
He's not dead. I wonder if I get extra... It's a one-shot, isn't it? No, no, no. That was a free-ass fight. Let's see what the second half's like. Oh, so much money. And another strength incense? Oh my god. I spelled all that crap just for things to end right quick, huh? Much too quickly. I could sense in him only desperation, not the intent to kill. Something's wrong, but I can't quite... What's that? It feels like... Is that a human? I've seen one that looks like this before. Don't tell me that the god of salvation he mentioned, he meant to unleash a human on the capital? That'd be well beyond catastrophe. How could he manage to keep this hidden? Let us put a stop to it. We cannot allow this manner of false salvation to stand. Here it comes. Get ready! Okay, this is the guy who does electric, and he's only weak to strike. Okay, let's get that steel in there. Oh, baby, first try. I love that. Weak to strike only. Alright, give him the business, pal. Oh, shit, he's tanky. I like that medicinal sound. I like that watery sound to it. Let's see what this does. I regret not using that was very stimulating mentally. Like I think I just got like it's like watching Cocomelon for children. What the fuck? That guy buff himself? Yeah, he did. Whoa, that was insane. He did not buff see how much damage this does. That was not that good. This is fine. Oh, I forgot about the defense. Took a little extra time to get the buffs off. Whatever. Do I do this again? Let's see how this does. This is the one that's so much better. The other one's like 500. What do I do to this guy? There's no point in doing anything really. I'm really burning through my mana. I'll take this opportunity now to make sure I get some back. Should I use a food? Yeah, that's fine. 200 is probably more than I need. I don't know. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's good. It's quite true. I find that stuff so funny. But like, oh, he got the bus again. I think like I find it so funny when people get like that destroyed. But to be fair, everything they read and everything they choose to read for a while tells them that they should think that. It's sad, really. Now we're doing damage. 12 damage, how do you like that? Quiet. Alright, this is like 1600 damage last time. Let's see it happen again. Give myself like an epileptic fit. The way these coins turn to gold in this, like that is like actual, like a visual dopamine hit to my brain in a way that I can't even like comprehend. Like that gold tinkling is the most stimulating thing I've ever seen. Okay, I don't know how to do damage. I don't know how to do damage to kill this guy. What's he got? There's no way that this kills him when he does half damage to this. But fuck it. I can't believe I wasted one of my precious steam buns just for the battle to end in a half a turn. Don't kill me. All right. Homo Sandro, you're not scary. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, 2 golden armor. It's very, very wealthy. Nah, this is crazy though. Okay, I got my agility up. I missed a bunch there. Founder's Hatchet? A human attack in the royal capital. I shudder at the very thought. Not like we've never seen that before. But we stopped it. That's a happily ever after in my book. And without the human and the founder, I expect the rest to be gone before long too. Indeed, they will likely disband. However, another group will take their place before long if this age of turmoil does not end. Exactly. As long as we let the world reinforce it, there will always be people believing death preferable to living. And to fix the world, we must first defeat Louis. Then we'll have Shinji make us a proper country. I'm sure Shinji can do it. I give you all my support. That's his quest complete, huh? Should we head back? We are definitely exploring more. I'm caking up. We are 100% caking up. I'm probably going to gain mana over the course of being here. Reset my thing. Okay, anything else in here? No secrets, no secret treats, alright. Using one of the party members who isn't in your party as your mana battery is something that took me a long time to realize I should do. It's a nice trick though. Hi kitty. Good girl. Alright, let's find some dudes to fight. Are they really... Are they really doing these guys again? These guys are respawning? Okay, I'm not getting more heavily water on board. I'm lazy. I'll just do this one instead. I want to get the cheaper coin toss. I'm gonna get to... Here comes the dopamine. so much gold.
今の一撃お見事
Crazy, man.
もう敵はいないみたいね先に進む
You
よ
could like drug me.
これの高み
Okay, so Juna got Faker.
よしまた力がついた
I can't believe how much experience we've gotten here.
新しい技覚えたぜ
まだどうするどうする
Did he even do electric that whole time?
いいか
敵がいるなどうする
Okay, so is she done with this? She's done with Devil Summoner, so move on to Magic Seeker. He's still cruising on through Destroyer. You got a lot of it. She's mastered Faker. We need one more point of this one, which we'll get tomorrow. She doesn't need anything else for this, I'm sure of it. I need him to stick with this because it's my full clear. She still needs Dark Knight to 15. She got Elemental Master. Wow. Okay, move over to Dark Knight then. And he'll stay in Merchant for the rest of this dungeon. Alright, there we go.
焦らないで
This is so busted.
連携すればしまいだ
Yeah, I mean that part was okay. I didn't mind it. It was a good parable, but it didn't I didn't find it like as touching as the parts about his son were.
正義を叩き込んでやる
Like my mana has gone up to 325. Before it was it was already because I used the healing item. Right?
すまねえ残っちまったどいてもらう思ったよりやるな
貴族として
Just to make sure to get through this.
勝負ありね
But yeah, it's a good point. It is a good like parable on things. It's kind of funny the way that they were like lecturing them.
敵はもういないな
It doesn't like sometimes life doesn't really work that way. You know what I mean? People will only really listen to people they like really look up to. But no matter how right you are, if they just think that you're like another normal person, people won't listen to you at all. Advice and like getting wisdom from people is so much less about what you say, and it's so much more about who says it. It's the way of the world. Where's everybody? Sometimes these like the last time there was like a skeleton dungeon, it'd be like combinations of like the shield guys, the sword guys, and the bow guys, and it was actually one of the most challenging bounty dungeons like in the game for me. Like they were just so difficult, and like all their like attack moves were hitting me. It was just like a nightmare. Like, some of the sword guys have like a lunging slash. It was working on me so well. It's driving me crazy, man. I was so tilted. That was like 4 days ago. Although this game's always kind of like blending into each other at this point. I think this is me continuing. This is me going the wrong way. Well, I mean, this takes me to the front. So I'll do one more run through this. Actually, maybe everything's done already. I'll leave and come back in. Do one more run of the whole place. Although at this point, honestly, my like value per hour is just it's been insane already. But I mean, like what I'm talking about is like during those follower bonds, it was mostly Heizme who was like speaking to them and trying to get them to like change and open up. It wasn't really like anything we did as the main character. And Elda are like hated. So I'm not sure that counts. One thing I would like to be slightly different is I wish there was like a little bit of a delay from when you press the map. If you press the map while you are... If you press the map while you are running, it instantly changes floors in the map. And so I guess like obviously the answer is to just like come to a standstill or like let go of the stick before you press the map button. But to me it feels a little disruptive. Like you press the map when you're running and instantly you change floors. There should be like a little bit of an input delay. Generally speaking, that's pretty normal. It's rare that it happens. It's rare that you play a game where this happens. Wait, there's no one here. Oh, there. Okay. We're so strong. What's interesting though, the bandits are gone. That's the difference. So it's just the skeletons now. I think the skeletons are a little bit less of like the overall portion of grinding stuff here. Two square. L1, square, square. He takes care of everything for you. It's so good. I mean, it's kind of nice to have this one last easy dungeon, because I expect the 3 trials are going to be difficult. And I'm really going to have to kind of like custom make my party. I feel a little tired actually after doing this. So easy. Yeah, ideally. I mean, it's getting different at this point of the game, but like the big theme has been like obviously like the how much people hate Elda and like the racism of it. They laid that on pretty thick in the early game. Oh yeah, the abacus damage. You love to see it. Okay, just in terms of it, like, in terms of Architect XP and a bunch of other things, we are so caked up right now, it's ridiculous. We got so much progress here. This dungeon was incredible. Okay, I'm out of here. Is this a shortcut? This should be right. With the bandits gone, there's not a lot of threat. And even the bandits were getting one-tapped before we left. Looks like there's a couple more guys if I go through the secret passageway. So I've got about 2 to 2.5 hours to dinner. I think I'm going to stop after this one. Maybe we'll do a couple more follower missions. Just these guys again, never mind. Ooh, that boy got tapped. Is there a way of like controlling who gets the ambush? Like, do you just have a 1 in 4 chance of it being Heizme, who does double damage? The golden light bathing my brain. Alright, I'm out of here. Should be a pretty quick shortcut. I might finally use my first ever Ariadne's thread. This is pretty sparsely populated at this point, but it's pretty easy to make my way back to the entrance, so I'll just hoof it. Maybe find an extra dude or two on the go. Maybe not though. I think we're dudeless at this point. No Skelly Bros left. I think this is the way back. And then down here, this is the ending, right? It's true, nothing could be closer to the real definition of a fantasy than that. Alright, so we just got a huge amount of progress in what we were hoping for. So now really I got 1 or 2 more follower things to do. I got 14 days, I think. Something like that. I think about 2 weeks left to do 3 Trials of the Dragon.
No.
The man we fought in the ruins, daft as it sounds, he really wasn't planning on using that weapon, human as a weapon, wasn't he? I'm happy that we were able to stop him from occurring, yet I feel that similar situations may be inevitable in the future. A problem like this has to be cut off at its roots. That means we gotta take Louis down. That truly is the sum of it all. We should focus ourselves entirely on that goal, Shinji. Let's report in about this. Incoming Heizme telling us to use the Colosseum. In the 16 days we got left, we need to bring the kingdom back to our side. We won't very well be taking down Louis' stronghold if we can't regain the support. Here comes the Colosseum. Meals well earned, blah blah blah. Okay, this is all the same. Okay, so I think I have 2 more follower things. 1 Katarina, 1 Alonso, right? That's all that's left? Oh no, 2 Yufa. So I gotta buff up my wisdom so I can get her. Next time I have a free day, I'll do that. So 1 Alonso, 1 Katarina, 1 Basilio, 2 Yufa. So 5 left. Sheesh. Okay, where's the trial? This is the recruitment center. Okay. Okay, got it. We have a standard. Okay, I want to go to the church here. I think I have a new thing or two to purify. And I got a lot of heavenly water, which I think is the short choke point for a lot of this. Cobalt. Interesting. Well, the thing I've learned is that you can just choose one of these and then just cost you 50 bucks to switch it. So might as well do... We have a lot of fire ones. Sure. Anything else here? Okay, it's all fine. Not much. Okay, so we'll do our standard. We'll go to the recruitment center first. Return this bad boy. I have one more gold beetle, I think. World travels fast, huh? They were causing quite a stir in Grand Trad, so indeed it did. Was it really a human they were hiding in their headquarters? Yeah, that was their secret weapon. They're going to release it inside Grand Trad. I see. Well, the fact that you slayed it and saved the capital is the talk of the town right now, though there are a few who are skeptical of your achievement. What's new? Don't get discouraged. The people out there who still believe you're a hero, I'm one of them. Besides, when the news came in that they've been vanquished, there really was joy in the air, and it's been a long time since we felt that. Here, this is your reward. You've more than earned it. A little extra courage. Okay, looks like set. An extra 50k is nice, plus all my merchant money. Let's go. So what do those 4 coins turn into? 150 magla per, that's so useless. Okay. Okay, so let's go get our daily... So let's go get our daily dumpling. You mean like the ice ones are? It's good that you can switch it. Okay. So I don't... It's 5 o'clock. So I'm going to stop soon, but I'll do some more like kind of like puttery errand stuff here. Go to the gauntlet runner. Oh wait, I gotta remember. I gotta figure out where to buy those jeweled root seeds. Yeah. It shouldn't be long. I'm gonna try to stream Sunday. Tomorrow I'll be off. Try to stream Sunday and then standard Monday to Friday. But I got like a 4-hour block in the middle of the day Sunday. I can do that. So it should be soon. Okay. Found a worm? Nice. Okay, so I gotta figure out where it was. Someone sells their leaf seeds, but I think it's either her. Yeah, this is it. I'm gonna buy at least 5 here. I gotta try to think. I gotta have one for like each of my days that are traveling, plus a couple extra. Should be good. I'm not sure I'll need more than that. What's left? A brother's mercy. And then these hard boys here. These are like super bosses basically. Okay, let's see if I can do the Basilio thing now. I've also got a lot of like items and equipment I should mess with. I don't need a weather forecast just yet. Alright, pal, let's do it. Going for the throat, yeah, but you're right. It's easy to pretend I didn't, but I guess I do know now. Only one way to make sure he doesn't suffer any more than he has. Shinji, thanks for all this. Can we go see Vinka now? Sure. So then tonight I can do Katarina. And then tomorrow, all I need to do is I gotta find a circumstance to buff up my wisdom for Yufa. This is a fight probably. It's me, Basilio. Yeah, it's been hot, isn't it? The mag is going wild. Kill everyone. I'm gonna kill. Brace yourself. Prepare yourself, Basilio. Yeah, I know. This is all we can do. God damn it. Rawr! Is this a 2v1? Alright, let's take him out. I saw a lot of people call this game plot generic. I mean, if you ignore the whole utopian or worlds of fantasy stuff. I mean... Okay, I think I can probably imagine why a lot of people think it's generic. Because of, like, what things they think it's sourced from and the sort of look of the world. But there is really nothing generic about this. There is like sort of a similarity to Final Fantasy in the aesthetic of like a industrial age slash fantasy magical environment. But the plot is not generic. I don't think at all. Like, I don't think this is similar to anything. And it constantly kind of keeps switching and pushing it. And it's quite inventive. This is a very like creative game. Like, they're not necessarily trying to do like gather the 8 crystals and all of the sort of standard shit, or like there's a lot of characters and there's a lot of elements that are reminiscent of other games. Like Louis is like Sephiroth, or Louis is like Krellian from Xenogears, or like the things about kings and magic and I don't know, saving villages and stuff. Like, there maybe are some sort of, like, to some degree, filler elements of the bounties. But despite, I think it's easy to be tricked into thinking that this is, like, a generic game or a generic plot. But it's actually, like, very original and isn't, like, it is pushing things quite a bit. I think people who say that were, generally speaking, not thinking about it adequately, but to each their own. I have never felt like this game is generic. Okay, I gotta get a steal in here. Death White Mask, not bad. Okay, what's this guy gonna be weak to, I wonder? This guy's tanky. Okay, I'm gonna tank up here. Not the most efficient turn, but we're kind of trying to sniff this guy out a little bit. Not so bad. Okay, we haven't tried blunt. No. Let's try slash. That was fire shit. We haven't tried thrust yet. Okay, he resists. I think he's basically a berserker, right? Seems like that's sort of the theme they're going for here. That hurts. Don't I have a... I don't have a revive here.
まだ倒れるわけには。
すまね
海賊の戦闘機の誰か蘇生できない？
デストロイヤー、
え。待て。
デストロイヤー。
みんな無事か。
倍にしてのしをつけ
Okay,
て
what is this guy gonna be weak to?
潰れろ、
He's really fucking strong.
潰れろ。
The fact that he can do that twice is like busted.
手当てを。こんなの見てられないよ。早く終わらせてあげよう。
Yeah. At the same time, I wouldn't say that that's necessarily something that says something badly about people. I think that like when we were talking before about Game of the Year options and stuff, this genre, like some of the reasons why I don't necessarily think this game can like
もっと行くぞ。
be the best candidate for Game of the Year is I just don't think this genre is for everybody. Okay, I gotta find a weakness this guy has.
デストロイヤー。
落ち着くか。
敵は力を
I don't think it's slash, so it's ice or dark, and I don't have either.
任せた。
敵に弱点を追加。
みんなの力を貸してくれ。私はここだ。
So I guess we're using the merchant powers once we get alive here.
潰れろ。
This is like a weirdly hard fight. What does that do? Oh, someone got dazed?
奥義。
攻撃が当たりづらくなってるよ。
さあ観念せよ。そりゃ。
恥ずかしくない。
There's your play.
立て直る。
すまねえ。感謝する。
I need a way to buff defense here.
デストロイヤー。
Oh, that's dazed, right? That's the reason?
我が手で。
Okay. I was hoping to brave it there. But that's actually kind of proving my point to some degree. Because the reason Baldur's Gate was so popular was that it added a lot of elements to a relatively unpopular game in terms of like adding a lot more like friendship and affections and romance elements and a lot of comedy that made it like become like hugely popular with a lot of demographics that wouldn't normally play that game. And so those are kind of parts of the reasons why the game became such a runaway success. Like even now there's articles this week being like Baldur's Gate has more people playing it then than it did now. But I mean, this is sort of like my private view on things, but like a series like Game of Thrones, you would never think that like a fantasy series that's like gritty and bloody would have become so popular with so many people. But a lot of the reasons, quite honestly, is that they added enough like sex and like lascivious violence into it to make it more popular with the general audience, i.e. more women watched it than you would have expected from a show about dragons and magic. And Baldur's Gate 3 sort of did the same thing. And a lot of games have like romance mechanics, but they're boring, and they weren't as like fun and funny as this game is. But that's part of the reason Baldur's Gate became so broadly popular.
一緒に行こ
Is like hitting a different kind of like
う。加減はし
D&D
ない。
market. I healed just
ちょっ
her.
と待った。
This is a hard fight.
それ。すまない。
Oh, he shows the fucking thing. Days, right?
これを使うぜ。
ダークナイト。
Okay, the taunting is not really working because he's just doing this huge AoE every time. He's chasing him again. Motherfucker. At least he hits her with that, which is fine.
バジリオが更新してる。こ
はい
れから
行く
なってるよ。
そりゃ
一撃お見事。
行くぞ
It's like actually, he's the merchant is like literally just carrying me here.
存分にやれ
バジリオやるじゃない。
力を一つに
Oh, I do have a darkness thing here. Let's see who's weak to it. This spell, Blackguard's Hammer, was like carrying me
王者の力よて
through a couple of fights. I hit 100,000 in money consumption. I like that. It hurts. It hurts real bad. Help me. Oh.
私はまだ立っているさ
Oh. We're good. Okay. I forgot that she needs to taunt every time, basically.
まだ倒れるわけには
助かった
感謝する
I think that you're just like enthusiastic about it, but like I think hoping it wins something like so mainstream as a game award is different than like hoping the people knowing that the game is good. You know what I mean?
任せた
It's like thinking that the literally best that the literal best movie of the year is gonna win like the Oscar. You know what I mean? It's just not the way it works. Like essentially ever.
はい行くそりゃ
Oh, it didn't crit. So sad.
協力しようこの力で
This one's gonna
他の痛
do
み
this.
デストロイヤー
Lowers defense a bit. Okay. Thanks to the Tycoon, this is going pretty well. As long as she keeps tanking, that way she can tank the Hellbound, then we're good. We should be able to beat him here.
皆の力を貸してくれ
託す
Here we go. Blackguard's Hammer.
力よ
Bwah. 1300 for that. What the fuck?
考え直し参る
Guess I'm kind of wasting too much money on this.
て
It's critting for 1300 when you spend 1500. But it crits for, it's just so much, it's not worth using the big one,
もっ
really.
といい手があるはず
Funny how that works.
光よ
Okay, he should now die. Okay, this should be it, right? Yeah, I think because is it like another axe? Nice. Is it fair to say it's because you want to see the game you really like get acknowledged? I didn't even like really know about the Game Awards till 2 years ago.
これでまた一つ新たな力を得たぞ
Like I never paid attention until about 2 years ago, and then I watched it last year, and I was like kind of underwhelmed. Okay, there we go. There we go, buddy. Ugh. Vincenzo, I'm sorry. I really have gotten strong, Basilio. No more hiding behind old Fidel, eh?
バジリオ僕
Oh, he's talking.
本当はな同胞と笑って暮らしたかっただけなんだこんな僕を慕ってくれるあいつらとあの汚い街を
This is a very like FF7 type moment.
それだけが
The people getting experimented on.
どうして
He kind of looks like he's in the movie Avatar.
どうしてあいつら死ななきゃいけなかったんだパリパス夢を抱くことすら許されないのかそんなこと夢の中でならあいつらと会えたんだうまいもん食ってバカやって
I think they did it because they wanted to have like a really, really popular game in the Game of the Year competition to like foster a
一人
conversation.
になるくらいなら一緒
Pretty good chance that's at least part of the reason.
思っただからバジリオが生きててくれて本当に嬉しかったんだよ。俺もリンカが生きてて嬉しかったたく情けないな。今フィデリオのやつに会ったら殴られそうだ。不甲斐ない面見せるんじゃねえってさ。兄貴なら絶対やるな。ビンカ再会するのが少し遅すぎちまったな。
One sec. So you're going to dinner at 6:15? Did I pause this? No, I didn't. Okay. Couldn't go on unless I found something to blame. Glad it was you who came to stop me. Hell, if I'd each sticking by, maybe things had been different.
こんなことになる。
He's talking just very quietly.
あの鬱陶しい朝日もただの笑い話になったのかな。
From Software had like their moment with Elden Ring. It's gonna be hard for them to follow it up.
ビンカはすげえよ。俺たちの誇りだ。だって一人でこんなに戦い抜いたんだぞ。なあ。だからあとは俺たちに任せてくれねえか。分かった。約束だからな。誓うよ。ビンカとそして兄貴にな。ありがとう。ビンカ。
He better be.
よかったんだよな。約束。
We better fill your promise to him. Yeah, can't let him down, huh? We can't let anyone stop us now. We're in this fight for Vinka too. I'm gonna get stronger. One day I'll even pass Dell. Why does everyone think Dell was so strong? Does he have magic powers?
約束だ。ありがとう。よし。
After Basilio composed himself, we decided to return to Brawlhaven.
例の殺しの話
Oh, bubbles everywhere.
と聞かなくなったね。
捕まったんかい犯人。さぞ恐ろしい化け物だったんだろうな。
ちげえ。ビンカ。悪い。行くか。
He wasn't no monster, alright? He wasn't a monster.
ビンカ。お前は化け物なんかじゃない。再会した時迷わず俺に薬草を譲ってくれたよな。自分の方が何倍も痛くて苦しかっただろうに。立派だった。そうだ。俺たちは知ってる。 皆の思いを背負って戦う立派な戦士だった。兄貴もそうだった。
This guy's lost a lot of people.
実はさ、ビンカを救うことができれば兄貴の死を乗り越えられると思うんだ。ビンカの心配性で仲間思いのところ、兄貴にすごく似てた気がするんだ。勝手に決めて突っ走っちまうところとかもな。ガキの時からずっと兄貴に手を引かれてきたけども、自分で道を切り開くのってすげえ怖いな。守るものがあるって思えばなおさらだ。けど今はそれ以上に開けた先の未来が待ち遠しい。
He's got a cool belt.
兄貴もエラさんこんな気持ちだったのかな。なあ、聞いてくれ。俺は託された以上の世界を作りたい。皆がずっと笑っていられる世界。そんな未来を作るのが俺の新しい夢だ。
その夢絶対に叶えよう。
おう、世界を変える力を手に入れて必ずな。ビンカのことで自分の未熟さを痛感したよ。だからこの先は俺自身の覚悟にかけることにした。
Together.
一度は未来を諦めかけた俺が
I'm just trying to farm that Magla. I gotta use a lot of it.
このマグナス兄弟、命を捧げてでもお前を勝たせるつもりだ。
I can sense the resolve of two from Basilio as well as unwavering trust. He's got very slender arms for being a berserker.
強戦士の美徳をなお強く抱き続ける者。彼と共にもたらされた新たな力であなた自身の宿命を必ず果たすのです。
繋いでみせるさ、あいつらの希望を。
This is pretty good. I haven't really noticed this. I know I already have like one version of it, but like I never really think about this actively. I'm sure it does make him extremely busted. Nothing's more crazy in this game than misses and crits and how much they like change things. Party time?
どうした？ビンカの葬儀だぞ。葬儀の時は歌って踊ってパーッとやるもんだろう。
Main character's got his eyes open. His mouth open?
もしかしてこれってパリパスだけか？まあいいじゃねえか。ビンカへの花向けだ。他の奴らも誘って賑やかにやろうぜ。じゃあごちそうたくさん用意しねえとな。
He's stretching before he starts baking. You gotta stay limber to bake. You don't want to sprain a finger.
飲んで食って踊り明かそうぜ。
That day, all of us mourned and celebrated with all the joy we could, partying into the night. Thanks to the strong trust Basilio and I share, all people of the Parapus tribe now support me. That was a pretty good one, overall, I gotta say. That was one of the better Bond quests. It actually had, like, interesting things happen. It was a little predictable that it was Vinza that was the murderer, because he's the only character who got introduced. So why do I not have Catherine as an option here? I do. And Alonso. Nice. Okay. We're cruising on forward. Pretty sure this guy's not supposed to do that. I got something I want to announce to my Parapus mates, and you gotta be there for here too. Come with me. Thanks, I know what I can do now. You keep your ears open too. Oh, she's talking. I don't have to do it. Nice. She's now become a union leader? She's now a labor organizer? She used to be a boxer and bounty hunter?
その始まりの場にしよう。
そう言われてもな。誰がパリパスを雇うのさ。
パリパス。
それだが、俺のいる工房の親父さんがな、キャゼリナの頼みなら来てもらって。
I'm just standing there, like not belonging at all. My bright colors.
分かってる。だから勉強できるようにするんだ。
ここに小屋を建てて先生を呼ぶ。読み書きと計算を教えてもらえることになったんだ。
Calculations, you say?
木工細工や針仕事、簡単な薬の調剤なんかもだ。知識や技術を身につければ工房や商会に斡旋する。
なのいいから金くれよ。仕事だ、勉強だ。めんどくせんだよ。手っ取り早く金くれりゃいいじゃんか。
What an asshole.
誰かからもらった金であんたは何日安心できる。使い果たしたらどうする。いつか誰かを待つの。飢えて死ぬまで。
She's got like cute little chubby cheeks.
なのくれなきゃ奪えばいい。金持ちから奪えってお前も言ってただろ。しっかりしろ。
うん、言った。でもそれは間違ってたんだ。本当にごめん。奪えば奪われるだけ恐怖と憎しみが増える。不幸を誰かに押し付けるだけだって気づいたんだ。
They're using the same song again.
みんなはそんな自分誇れる。私は誇れないってそう思った。だからさ、誰かから奪う。
Was that the one that was last night?
欲しいものは自分の手で作り出そうよ。変わりたいって気持ちさえあれば誰でも受け入れる。この場所から一緒に自分の未来を描くんだ。
あんさ、俺革職人とかできるかな。
私服を作ってみたい。
That one guy on the right's got mouse ears.
家族のを作ろうってたからできるかもって。
子供たちにも教えてやりたいな。
That guy's a youth? That guy looks like he's 40.
俺にも先生やれないかな。
His voice doesn't match his look.
俺みてえなクズが変わるって言っても
変われるよ。やりたいことを聞かせて。なければ一緒に考えるからさ。
海ってやつ見てってガキの頃から。
じゃあ計算を学びな。それができればブライハーベンの商人に紹
I
介
do really like it. It's one of my favorite ones. This and the Gauntlet Runner theme when you're before you get flying mode.
すっごく興味を持ってくれたみたいで。
This song, Martyra. Those are like arguably my 3 favorite.
けどあんまり不安にも
The epic boss theme is good too.
だってもうすぐあんたが王様になるでしょ。だったら絶対パリパスも生きやすくなる。
期待に応えなきゃな。
待ってるね。
I have such shiny hair and eyes now.
備えてもう一頑張りしてるから。
Real pretty boy.
あんただけに頼る。
My eyes used to be 2 different colors.
みんなで一緒に協力し合って変えていく。王様なんていらないってのが理想かもね。世界を変えるのは一人の王様じゃなくて。
Wing of Freedom sounds like the one for the flying ship. I don't like that as much as the previous one, when you're actually just the Gauntlet Runner.
確かにそうかもしれない。
そうだよ。誰だってきっと自分の世界を変えられる。私たちの道は違う。だけど一緒に戦ってるよ。苦しい時、寂しい時は私を思い出して。
Oh, she didn't come in to help us this time.
あんたが王様になっても
I guess that dungeon didn't count.
ずーっと仲間だからね。
I didn't see it. I can sense her hope for the future, as well as her unwavering trust in me as a fellow comrade. Boom, let's see it. Yeah, the previous one. The one where like the Gauntlet Runner is traveling, but before the Gauntlet Runner can fly. That song is like the best song in the best song in the game. It's unreal. There's so many good ones though. A lot of the dungeon themes, when you're like all running around, they really stick in my head too.
彼女からもたらされた新たな力であなた自身の宿命を必ず果たすのです。
でっかい夢もこの拳で勝ち取んの。
Boom. That should unlock. Oh, that looks sick. Can't wait.
キャジャリナ、ご飯差し入れだって。すぐ行く。ねえ、あんたも食べてかない？ちょっと早い。王様おめでとうの宴。
Is she the only person with a butt in this entire game? Good for her. Enjoyed a humble feast alongside Katharina and her friends. Thanks to an unbreakable bond I share with Katharina, the impoverished parapet now all support me. Alright. Wait, that's the same number. The number didn't change. Is 619 the max I can get? I don't like that. He's hooking me up with an absolutely sensational item still. Alonso's nighttime? Okay, so it's time to go. I gotta just learn wisdom from a random person because I don't want to wait till nighttime. Let's go get our daily. Let's go get our daily dumpling. It's pretty fun to speed around to this, especially now that I'm not getting drop frames from it. I spent so much money on almighty damage crits, true damage crits. Okay, so who's got a wisdom buff? Usually there's like an overpass. Don't see one currently. In my daily shower? I must have gotten at least 3,000 experience from that. I gotta keep changing the lead. Can I read a book? Yeah, right now. I don't see one here. Should be one here. There's one. All right. The opera house is at night. So this allowed me to get it by tomorrow, and hopefully I get Lonzo tonight. But we'll see. Piss yellow. Alright, pal, give me the goods here. Brighthaven's famous ferry tour. You can learn all about the city and enjoy the sights at a relaxed pace. Fancy riding my ferry? I'll give you a guided tour of Brighthaven for 1,500 reeve. A boat tour of the city's famous spots sounds a bit expensive, but I'm sure we'd learn a lot. If I deepen my understanding of the city's architecture and history, I might broaden my wisdom. Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's hop to it then, mind your step. Did I see a horse? Was that horse neighing? Oh, sick. Don't do anything rash now. Levitating before your very eyes are Brylehaven's famous water spheres. The sea does some interesting tricks in these parts, whether it's floating spheres of magic water splitting in two or going all sideways. I really thought this would turn into like a dungeon type encounter once Louis was here. Some who sail in here clutch their pearls when they see him, but for those who call Brylehaven their home port, we're proud of our waterways and floating seawater. I thought this was going to turn to something. It does seem like you need a boat to get anywhere here. Hi, the streets aren't as wide as the capital. It's hilly terrain to boot, but thanks to strange currents that flow backwards, you can get anywhere by boat. But around here we got the saying, downstream when in haste. Ride the flow of the water and you can get from one end of town to the other in no time at all. Though I suppose it's not uncommon for people to get lost in the opposite direction of where they headed, at least when they're new to the area. I don't know if that's convenient or just the opposite. Every city's got its quirks, I think. You know what they say, home is where you make it. If you ask me, the water spheres are part of the charm, and the city's more magnificent for it. Grand Trad doesn't hold a candle to old Brawlhaven. Alright, here we are. Do come back and spend some time relaxing my ferry again someday. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh, god damn it. I can learn wisdom on a ferry ride. So I'll learn wisdom from one of my teammates next time we go traveling, I assume. Or I'll just do double wisdom here. Depends if I get Alonzo. Here's Alonzo. That was a waste of an afternoon. That feels bad. This guy. You're Shinji, correct? I'm looking all over for you. He's probably him, right? They probably switched forms? Why are you here? There was a deeper meaning to Alonzo's sacrifice, and I'll have you know the whole truth of it. Alonzo said he was going all in on you, so I did too, on the new world you're going to create. I haven't read the Courage book. I have a Courage and Imagination book that have like a single chapter left. You're familiar with the tavern he used to frequent, yes? The place up at the stock there. Yes, yes, there'd be this venue, and I meant to honor his request. Is this actually Alonzo? Or is he just playing the long game?
私の名はダチュラムという。この度は世話になった。
世話とは？
さて、どこから話そうか。あの処刑はアロンゾからの提案だ。彼は私
The
の
ultimate fake
罪を
out.
かぶって死ぬと言い出したのだ。代わりに彼の提示した条件は一つ。悪事を止めた立役者が君であると宣言すること。多くの民の前で君の支持を表明すること。それによって君に名声を与えることがアロンゾの目的だった。
どうしてそんなことを？
彼なりの償いの仕方だろう。
This is so weird.
君への注目と評価を高め、王への道を開く。それで世界が変えられると心から信じていたのだ。アロンゾからの預かり物だ。手紙、遺書だな。
君は怒っているだろうか。計画を話せなくてすまない。反対されるのが分かっていたから、俺はずっと自分は善人になれると信じていた。人を騙すのが善行だとそう思い込んでいた。だが故郷のため、母のためという身勝手な大義名分は彼女の命と共に崩れ去った。自分のためにしか生きていなかったと初めて気づいた。そんな奴を死ぬべきだと自殺を決意した。今思えばそれすらも現実逃避だった。君に止められて俺はようやく自分と向き合えたんだ。俺は嘘をつくのが好きだ。善人になる必要なんて元からなかったのかもしれん。処刑の日、目に映るすべての人が俺に騙されるだろう。
Oh, is there?
そして君は
Like a Steam achievement or an actual, like, tangible in-game benefit?
世界が少しだけマシになる。俺の嘘にあって過ちだらけの人生だったが、最後の一瞬だけは望んでいた自分になれる。すべて君のおかげだ。たとえ君がこの結末を望んでいなかったとしてもありがとう。
I can sense his genuine trust and affection in his unadorned words of thanks.
無頼な奇策士アロンゾ。
This is such a weird,
道化師の美徳を
unexpected
なお強く抱き続ける者。彼との絆の結実に
range in these
そ
chapters.
の最上の英雄像があなたに目覚めたようです。彼からもたらされた新たな力で あなた自身の宿命を必ず果たすのです。
Yeah, true. I don't really care about Steam achievements though. We now get the Trickster. It's crazy that you get Faker. Like, I think Faker is like the probably one of the first 5 or 6 archetypes you get in the entire game, something like that. And then it takes this long to bump it up. It's crazy. Brawler and Faker are like probably one, like 5th and 6th, or 4th and 5th or something that you get. And then now that the last 2 I open on unlock, it's crazy.
そうだろうが、アロンゾは君の未来を確信していた。なあ、例のものを出してくれ。
I kind of feel like Alonzo's still alive.
アロンゾの財産、大半は私から奪った金だがね。
This is such a classic, like medieval, just cloth bags of gold coins. It's so funny.
どうするつもりだ。
今さら取り返そうとも思わん。アロンゾはもともとこの金を故郷へ渡したかったそうだ。受け取ってもらえなかった。
Yeah, all these villages hate people. Heismays, Alonzo's.
英雄である君が渡せば話は別だ。君から彼の
I see. Tricks upon tricks.
それが友の望みならやるよ。
ありがとう。
Alonzo and I are kind of lookalikes.
彼の夢を叶えてやってくれ。村へ運ぶときは魚車を手配しよう。アロンゾの財産もそれまで預かっておく。向かう際はまた声をかけてくれ。彼に代わって頼む。
A lot of the stories are about people's pasts. Like Hulkenberg's past, Stroll's village. Yeah, we can't bust past 619. That's so crazy. I guess that's sort of like the minimum you need to hit in the course of progress. Alright, well, we have got about as good as we can. And then I guess I'm probably going to do the trials now. And then expect that... And then expect that I'll be able to bump up my wisdom on the trail at some point. One of these guys usually gives you a wisdom option, either when you're camping. There's not gonna be any more of those things that are like... Today's a blight day? That's not good. It's a blight day for everybody? Damn. Yeah, I could redo the same book or go see an opera in the evening. I don't think I saw the wisdom opera yet. I try not to do the same thing. I try not to spam the same thing again and again. It's kind of boring. But at this point, it doesn't matter. Like, everything's almost completely complete. So yeah, that's the last thing I'll really need to do. And then we still got a pretty good space of time. And what do you think? Do you think I'm on pace for 115 hours or less? If I'm at 96:47 now. Anyway, I'll continue this and hopefully wrap up those Trials of the Dragon on Sunday when I get like a little half day. And then maybe beat this in a couple of days. One can dream.